Hello friends, it's Lesson Lamite. I'm bringing you a very important topic as the board exam and a council exam is approaching very near. So most of the students of our state may feel it a challenge because this year most of the students mostly who's going to appear in plus 12, those are the students who did not face their metric exam. That's why this plus 12 exam, 10 plus 2 exam is one of the obstacles in their life. This is a big hurdle to them. So it is a question to most of the students that what should they do in the exam? This is a very important question, and most of the parents, they also think that what should their children do in the exam. So here I'm bringing you five important tips for the students who are going to appear in class 10 and class 12 in 2023. So let us not waste much time. Let's continue to the point. The first important point which I would like to give you is that distraction leads to destruction. So most of the students of today's age, they are very much interfere with very much exposure with the gadgets like Netflix, different kind of games, and indulging in many important WhatsApp, YouTubes, Facebooks, etc. So first point is that most of the students, please do not indulge yourself for about 2 to 3 months before your exam in these social medias. Please keep yourself far away from this kind of social medias so that your mind may not be distracted from such kind of interference. Point number two is that the best time for reading. This is very important. What is the best time for reading? Most of the parents, most of the students ask, what is the most important time for reading? So according to the research, I have found, and most of us found, that the best time for reading is in the morning from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. During this period, you have to learn, you have to memorize, and your brain gets the freshness. So in this period, you have to learn. And most of the students, I found that they were reading continuously for 3 to 7 hours without any break. That is the wrong notion. Please do give at least a break of 15 to 30 minutes between 1 hour so that our span of interest, the span of interest for class 10 to 12 students is around about 45 to 1 hour. So during this period, we have to give a break for 15 to 30 minutes. In this time, they should not watch movies, they should not watch films, or should not indulge in the mobile phone. Instead, they have to go to the play fields nearby and walking or something like that, or sometimes doing some physical activities that may be of kitchen garden maintaining or sweeping or helping the family. So this will give you extra energy in your body. The number three is organize your reading place. So for example, look at here in my table, I'm organizing. Here is my books, here is my laptop so that I can make a reference, and do not keep other things. You have to organize your reading place so that your mind may interact. Oh, this is my reading place, and you may get attracted to the reading process. So point number 3 is that you have to organize your place. Make a beautiful cup of water, make the table clean, and keep the books and exercise books, tablet, pens and pencils in place so that whenever you need, you can get them in time. So it will not distract your reading. Point number 4. The point number 4 is that you have to go through, you have to check through the previous questions. So for example, for Board of Secondary Education Manipur and Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, there are what are called question banks. You can get this from board or council office, and you have to go through this kind of question papers from 2015 to 2022. In 2021, we have a break. We did not have this kind of a public exams because of this pandemic COVID-19. So you have to go through this kind of question papers. For chapter wise, you have to go through for chapter wise. For example, for English, class 10 English literature, you have to go through the questions. For example, this year, Macbeth or something like that, or On Saying Please, these are not the syllabus, that is not in the previous exam, so you have to read them. But the point is that most of the people have the rumor that this kind of a question, for example, 2022 questions will not be repeated in the board exam. This is a wrong notion. You have to go through most of the lessons, most of the questions. You should not left any lessons behind, because we should not, or we cannot understand what kind of a question is coming to be asked, is going to set in the 2023 examination. So it is better for all of us to read most of the lessons, most of the questions. We should not left any questions behind. This is the important point. And for class 12 also, Love Across the Solar Desert in supplementary section, and here what we call the very important first lesson, that is on the conduct of life of William Hazlitt. These are important lessons in anthology. So we have to go through most of the lessons. We should not left behind those questions. Some examiners, some teachers, or some parents suggest that these questions are asked in 2022 examination and they should be left. So that is a wrong notion. That is a wrong idea. You should read all the lessons, all the questions, digest all the questions, and you have to digest the previous year's questions beautifully, thoroughly, and minutely, because these are the important questions. These are the questions set by the experienced teachers. So we have to go through this kind of questions. Last but not the least, the point number 5 is that revision. The most important thing in the student's life is revision. Most of the time, we do not take revision for our exam. So this is very wrong idea. We have to keep it memorized. For example, why we are remembering our address, our father's faces, our mother's faces, everything. We are remembering them because we see them very frequently, and we remember. We have a photograph of their images in our mind. Likewise, we have to keep our what we call lessons. We have to read our lessons again and again and again, so that we can make a photograph or a memory to our brain. So it is very important for most of the students to make a revision of the lessons we have learned. So the first point, I am summarizing all of them together. The first point is that we have to make a what we call distraction-free area, because we should not indulge in photography or what we call in the games, in YouTube, in social media. Most important, YouTube, because in Facebook and YouTube and WhatsApp we have many unwanted films, unwanted documents, unwanted photos nowadays. So that is very what we call bad for us, because mostly class 10 and 12 students, they have to avoid this kind of things, because this is very negative idea. They will give you the negative idea and your mind will be distracted from that kind of reading section. Point number 2, the best reading time is the morning. So you wake up in the morning at 4 or 5. 5 may be late, but you have to wake up in the 4 and you have to read your books up to 9 or 10 hours, and after that you have to give the break. For example, if you are reading for 45 or 1 hour, then you have to give a break of 15 minutes. So what will you do? You have to sleep in time in the night. For example, you have to sleep at 9:30 or 10. Then after that, you have to get a sleep for around about 6 to 8 hours minimum. So this is very important for your keeping your brain in a relaxed mode. And after that, you have to organize your reading place. You arrange what are the things you are going to read and what are the things that is not related to your reading. And after that, one important thing is go through your previous lessons, previous question papers, you digest them. And the most important and the last thing is that you take revision. You take the revision of the lessons you have read, and there is the archaic formula of Abraham Lincoln, that is read and read and read it. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel. I'm going to give you some information related with education and parenting and financial literacy. Please subscribe my channel and make a like button so that you can get latest videos I uploaded in time. And have a wonderful and good exam for all of the students. Thank you for watching.